Hello, welcome to Woodsy's Woodshop. I'm Andrew Woods, this is my woodshop, and we are going on our journey of woodworking together. I don't know very much about woodworking, I know nothing about woodworking, if I'm honest. And we're going to learn together, and hopefully if people start watching these videos you can leave comments down below and fill me in on where I'm going wrong, because I do go wrong quite a lot. You may have seen my last video where I started making some rustic serving boards because it just requires planing and that's it. Well, they're over here. At the end of the last video I said I was going to spray them with water and leave them to dry, which I have now done. Is that dry? Yep, that's dry, because that brings the grain up. So now, yeah, there we go. So now all that I need to do with these is, and it's okay that they're a little bit rough and ready, that's fine, because they are rustic, as you can see. So now what I need to do is just rub off that grain that's popped up, rub that off with some very high grit sandpaper. What have I got here? I've got 400, I think. It's probably a little bit too fine, but you know, anyway, I've got 400. So I'll rub that off, then I'll tidy up a bit and try and reduce the amount of dust in here before I start doing some oiling. And that does take ages, although it is a very sunny day, so maybe if I leave them in the sun they'll dry a bit quicker. That's a good idea. Is that a good idea? Should you do things outside? Don't know. I'll try it and see what happens. Alright, so I'll go to time-lapse mode now for the next bit. So cheers, bye. Okay, so they're as smooth as I think I can get them, and nice and rounded. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to apply some Danish oil. I got this expensive stuff and I found this cheap stuff, so we'll see if there's any difference. You just pour it on, not too thick. I learned that the hard way. Pour it on and yeah, and then just spread it around. I use a bit of old kitchen towel because then you can just chuck it, right? Anyway, let's have a look. So if I just turn this, there you go. Can you see that? Bring it a little closer maybe. Alright, so this one's nearly empty. I'm just going to put a little bit on. See all the gooey stuff around the corners. A little bit on. Come on. Here it comes. Ooh, oh, it really is nearly empty. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's the okay. That's the end of that one. I thought there was a bit more in there than that. All right, never mind. Chuck that away. Let's go in the bin. I have another one. Anyway, let's see how far that little bit goes, because it soaks in. Especially the first coat really soaks in. You can see it brings out the colour quite nicely. This is just a clear one. A little bit of goop there. Okay, that's about as far as it's gone, so let's say shake well. A little shake, shake. Childproof, kind of work it out. There you go. I wonder if this is any different really. bubbly. That might be a much. We'll see. It's got the other stuff underneath. I don't really want to go down the sides if I can help it. Not with lots of it, because it can pool underneath and cause problems, as I've discovered the hard way. This one smells different from the other one. That's true. Okay, that's a nice coating on there. Get in those cracks there. I'm going to do a little bit on this feature face here. But I don't want to do the side because I want to be able to pick it up and move it without getting it all over the place. So that will do for that one. When it dries, it will go dull because it will all soak in, or a lot of it will. There's quite a lot over there, so I'll just give that a little touch up. Some more down here perhaps. Alright, okay. There we go, that's better. A bit more evenly coated. So, you know, you can be fairly generous, but if you're too generous, it can just go all gummy. So, let's put that over here. And do the next one, which is here. This one I had real difficulty with because of all these knots, but they're quite attractive, the knots, but look, I've got lots of tear out. We'll see what it looks like. You never know, it might come out all right. See what happens when you put it on. Let's just put a little bit on. Go on that knot there. That's quite nice, isn't it? Get it into these nooks and crannies. Those knots really soak it up quick. Get a little bit on this feature face. Feature face. Just made that up. There we go. I think that will do for that one. Looking alright there. Looks quite nice. Go, next one down. In the drying zone. This one's kind of almost the nicest one, really. I had to sort of stick some of this bark down because it was coming off, but that's come up really nice. I guess because it's got no knots, or very teeny tiny ones. Okay, let's put a little bit on. Not too much. Difficult to judge. Pouring is rubbish. Yeah. I think they put a spout or something on the can. Okay, whatever. Get it even. It's a bit thick. Let's get some in here. In the old bark area. Good. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's it, that's the first coat. It says do 3. That's the first coat on the top. Obviously I have to wait for that to dry, and then I can do the bottom and put my stamp on, because yeah, I have my little Woodsy's Woodshop stamp to go on. But there you go.